US President-elect Donald Trump. Now, he has nominated former Dune Capital Management Chairman Steven Mnuchin as the US Treasury Secretary and billionaire investor Wilbur Ross as the Commerce Secretary. So both of them spoke with CNBC earlier. Here's a slice of that exclusive chat.
Our number one priority is tax reform. This will be the largest tax change since Reagan. We've talked about this during the campaign. Wilbur and I have worked very closely together on the campaign. We're going to cut corporate taxes, which will bring huge amounts of jobs back to the United States.
What do you think you can get to on that?
We're going to get to 15%, and we're going to bring a lot of cash back into the U.S. Corporate taxes are one component of revenues to the government, okay? And the main component is obviously personal income and personal taxes. So we think by cutting corporate taxes, we'll create huge economic growth and we'll have huge personal income. So the revenues will be offset on the other side. And we're going to have a big middle income tax cut. That's another big part of this, and simplifying taxes. Taxes are way too complicated and people spend way too much time worrying about ways to get them lower. Any reductions we have in upper income taxes will be offset by less deductions so that there will be no absolute tax cut for the upper class. There will be a big tax cut for the middle class, but any tax cuts we have for the upper class will be offset by less deductions that pay for it.
What do you think about what's happened to interest rates since the election? And where do you think they're going to go?
You know, I think that interest rates are going to stay relatively low for the next couple of years. And we're in a period of time of low interest rates, and I think we'll stay there. And interest rates have come up a little bit, which I think makes sense.
What do you think, Wilbur? Why are interest rates going up and where are they going to go?
Well, I think the Fed's going to raise in December. That will have nothing to do with us.
But that's not why the 10-year's rising, right, since the election?
Well, everything affects everything.
You a fan of Janet Yellen, Stephen?
You know, look, I think she's done a good job at the Fed.
She should continue to serve out her term.
You know, I'm not going to comment on whether she should or she shouldn't.
Whether she should or shouldn't.
Yeah. You a fan?
I think that she dealt with a very difficult situation and did a reasonably good job. I do.
But she may serve out her term. Would she be renominated?
Well, that's really a question for her and for the president. It's not a question for us.
And a quick break, but still ahead.